Testing. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Sunday night broadcast, not quite live, from St. Gerard Majella in Paterson, New Jersey. My name is Father George. Good to be spending some time with you tonight, sharing together, thinking together, praying together, reflecting together, most importantly, being held together by the amazing love of our God. So let me tell you why I said not quite live. So actually, I attempted to pre-record the broadcast yesterday evening, but something went awry with the mechanism, so only half of the broadcast actually wound up getting recorded, which you're going to see after this first half, which I'm recording actually on Sunday afternoon, right before the confirmation, which is going to be at 4 o'clock with Bishop Sweeney, which is why I couldn't record tonight, because Bishop Sweeney will still be here, so I tried to do it last night. All of that sounds pretty complicated, I'm sure, but here it is, and that's why you're going to notice kind of a change in costume, or what do they call it, a wardrobe change halfway through the broadcast tonight. I just want to start off by wishing happy birthday to two special friends. First of all, Kathy Simonelli, who celebrated her birthday on Friday of last week, a truly dedicated woman of the church who continues to pour herself out in service to the community at St. Vincent Martyr and managing the cemetery and in so many other ways. So Kathy, a very happy birthday to you. My best regards to you and Neil, and may God bless you with much health and happiness in the future. The other birthday is my younger brother, little friend, Mark Whalen. I've known Mark since he was in 8th grade, when I was at St. Peter the Apostle in Parsippany. He celebrated his birthday this past week. We've been friends over all of these years, a great support to one another. So my brother Mark, I wish you a happy birthday and many, many more, and blessings to you in every way. I also, in a very special way, want to send out get well wishes to my dear friend Jim Costello, recovering from surgery right now. And Jim, may you continue to get stronger and better and more well. Our prayers are with you and with Jody for much strength and much health in your life. So God bless you, Jim, and God bless you, Jody. So again, last night I would have started off with some details of the weekend and opening song, but let me catch up where I can. So actually today was a pretty ambitious and busy kind of day. We had the blessing of the bells right after the 11 o'clock Mass this morning. It was beautiful. If I'm going to be quiet for a minute, you might be able to hear them in the background. So I'm grateful to Susan and Mitch for their donation of the monies that were needed to put those bells together. So thank you very much. And this afternoon, we are actually awaiting the celebration of confirmation with Bishop Sweeney. We have almost 30 young adults who are going to be confirmed this afternoon. Much thanks to Jan Figgenshoe and Matt Bradford and their team for working with these young people, helping them to complete their initiation and join in as fully initiated Catholics sent by the Lord through His Spirit to witness the gospel to others. So we look forward to welcoming Bishop Sweeney a little bit later this afternoon, actually, in about 1/2 hour. And it's good to be back. I had a wonderful vacation with my sister Mary, my brother-in-law Paul, my brother Jim. We were in the island of Kauai in the state of Hawaii. It was a wonderful, wonderful time together. Did lots of fun things. One of which was Jimmy and I took the helicopter ride over the island of Kauai. And as you may or may not know, that particular island was used for many different movie shoots, the most famous of which probably is Jurassic Park. So in the helicopter ride, they take you over through the chasms and the cliffs and right by the waterfalls that is shown in the beginning of Jurassic Park. So that was pretty fun stuff. And then later that night, we all sat around watching the movie. So that was good. And then we had lots of different activities, some hiking, went out on a little boat ride to see the Nepali coast, which was absolutely beautiful, right? Probably one of the two nicest things of this past week for me was, first of all, being able to attend Sunday Mass and Daily Mass at a lovely little church, the parish of St. Raphael. And that was the first church to be established in the island of Kauai. They had this little church that they used for their daily mass, and of course they had built a larger church, which was just beautiful. And when Mary and I went there for Sunday Mass, I just felt such a connection with both the churches I'm a part of here, St. Gerard's and Our Lady of Pompeii. And it was a beautiful connect, too, in terms of the celebration of the Jubilee Year of Hope, being Pilgrims of Hope. And their church in St. Raphael, they had the Jubilee banners, and of course it reminded me of the banners that we had here. And they, too, recite Jubilee prayer at every Mass like we do here at St. Gerard's. So it was a beautiful liturgy. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, music, and beautifully performed ministries. Really impressive. Wonderful young priest who is celebrating his 30th priesthood anniversary. They're all young, if there are less anniversaries than I, and it was great. And Mary and I felt a really special connection to my mom when we went to Mass that day. In part because Raphael is the name of the parish, and that was my mom's middle name. And then the final song, which was Blessed Be the Lord, which we actually sang here also at St. Gerard's today. That was one of my mom's favorite songs. So it was a beautiful moment for us. And then later that week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of that week, I was attending daily Mass there, and a lovely little congregation and a beautiful experience. So I enjoyed celebrating with the church in Kauai and coming back to the church in Patterson to be here. And I just love the way that our faith connects us, not only across the miles between Hawaii and New Jersey, but also between heaven and earth, And so when I was in church, felt very much Mom and Dad and Janine present to us on this family vacation. The other lovely moment of the week was when my siblings took me out for my first official celebration of my birthday. We went to a lovely restaurant right on the water in Kauai, the first hour of which we listened to a ukulele concert, which delighted my brother-in-law Paul because he is a player of the ukulele. The musicians did this absolutely wild rendition of Hotel California as their last piece, which my brother-in-law delighted in. He does a great job on that himself. We had great food, great company, and just a great time together, starting off the official celebration of my birthday. So great. It was great to be with my siblings. I'm so blessed by them, as I wrote about in my last bulletin article. So that's a little recap of what the vacation was. It was a wonderful time, beautiful island. Good to be back here, and good to be back with all of you. So what's going to happen tonight, folks? We're not going to have that opening song because we got to get ready for confirmation now. I also had like a little reflection on last weekend's readings, particularly from Habakkuk and all three readings, which I'll maybe pop into next weekend's broadcast. But in the meantime, just want you to know that I love you, and glad you're tuning in, whether that's live or later in the evening or later in the week. And we'll be back again next week. And again, stay tuned for the wardrobe change and the shift into the next thing. Hopefully I look a little less tired than I looked last night in the broadcast as I'm coming to you now. So love you, and stay tuned for more. Test 1, 2. So we're still live, so. Hey, Matthew, how are you?
So was it 2 times? Most of my family there is Monday. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I was amazing. Yeah, it's yeah, it's something, yeah, a couple of different trips. One trip I never quite saw it work. I see a waterfall a lot. I swim from the helicopter from the boat. Yeah, it's like 4 miles, 2 miles. It was a huge day. One of those days was very rare. They were clouds were not moving, so there was a chance of a flash flood coming down off the river. They get across against the waterfalls, and they said, you should stay the night over there. We were supposed to fly on the next day, so very awesome. We could bring the water up as a gift, right?